Welcome everyone. This is Acid Roots. We have an album review in the form of DJ Khaled. So this is one of his older ones, and he did an album in 2012 called Kiss the Ring. Now, I think he was signed to Cash Money, and that really boosted up his profile because he was able to get maybe about 85% of the people that he wanted. So, to my note, I think the only people who really haven't appeared on a DJ Khaled is like Eminem, DMX, and maybe a couple other people like Jay Z. But most everyone else is fair ball, and really, it's a amalgamation of Southern rappers. So you're gonna get a lot of extra verses from people who might be on their off year per se. But what this guy does is he puts them on hit songs, and you'll hear them with a couple additional rappers. And sometimes when it's really successful, it'll reach the radio. So these are good ideas. I've reviewed Suffering from Success, and this one is, I think, maybe a bit better than that. It's 11, 12 songs, and I liked about half the album. So yeah, I'm thinking as to whether or not you can smoke to this. The answer is yes, you can. There are some songs that are ready to go. One of which is Take It to the Head, Bitches and Bottles. You know, the first couple songs on this album really nail it extremely well. And, you know, those are some good ones. I also think I Don't See 'Em as another one. So, this was pretty good idea just because, you know, we get some artists on here that, you know, Rick Ross is really doing his thing. You know, Kendrick Lamar shows up, Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean are on here. You know, there's just a bunch of cats that do it. Yeah, so the production, I did like several of the songs, but about the middle of the album is where they started getting weak. I felt like, you know, They Ready, I'm So Blessed were not the most extreme type songs. And, you know, I guess the type of songs I'm liking are just these, you know, crunk junts, you know, maybe crunk joints that, you know, you don't give a fuck to. Those type numbers, you know, really, DJ Khaled can pump those out, and the respective rappers are on them, but you know, when things kind of flip the script, it's really difficult to have three rappers or four rappers on an introspective type song. And I feel like that's kind of, you know, you have to, when you get the bravado on there, it's kind of hard. It's like, okay, we've got these people as a collective, but how are we going to make another song that shows, you know, like the type of stuff that Tupac was good at? It's difficult to kind of see this working. But, you know, as far as just reckless, you know, I want to have a Night on the Town type songs that does it really well. But, you know, this is just something you may notice. So the unheard songs, which are basically songs that you may not have heard but need to take a listen to. I liked 5 songs out of 12 plus one almost song, which is a song that I was on the fence about. So the 5 songs are Bitches and Bottles, I Wish You Would, Take It to the Head, I Don't See 'Em, Don't Pay for It. The almost song is I Did It for My Dogs. So the first 3 songs are clearly the best songs on here. They nail it extremely well. I think you're gonna like these. One of them has an R&B singer on the hook. Future kind of does a hook too, but it's less sing-songy. So Chris Brown, Future handle that. You'll get Lil Wayne, T.I., Kanye. All these guys really come out, and Nicki Minaj does it as well. You know, they come out and knock it, you know, have a slam dunk. And, you know, there's just pure goodness. That's the one thing about it, is you don't have to worry about bad. You know, it's like a rapper having a rather outgoing track except being by himself. So this adds, you wouldn't normally see Kanye West and Rick Ross on a song, so this is a good way to get that. So that's kind of what you look forward to. So the score, I'm gonna give this album a 6 out of 10, and me liking 5 out of 12, it should actually be a 4, but I guess no, I'll give it a 5.5 out of 10. I'm gonna give it a 5.5 just because, I guess in some ways there's 11 songs, but 6 out of 11 still kind of could use maybe one or two more hits. So the future DJ Khaled dropped an album in 2015, and then beyond that, the social score, I'm gonna give it about a 6.5 social because most of these people on here you're gonna know who they are. I think pretty much everyone should. You shouldn't have that problem. So there's that 6.5 social, and that's about all I can think of. You know, yeah, that's it. So I give this album a 5.5 out of 10 and a 6.5 social. Subscribe for more fun.